Hello guys and welcome back to Makeup FOMO. Today we are doing a haul, pretty good sized haul. I've been accumulating some stuff for the past probably month, I would say, and I wanted to show y'all what I got. I just like hauls and I like watching them and I really like filming them. So whenever I accumulate a decent amount of stuff, I figure I'll just share with you guys. I have stuff from Ulta, I have some makeup, I have some clothes, some kind of random house stuff, just kind of a whole bunch of stuff. So if y'all are interested in seeing what I got, then let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to mention, I cannot really show you because it's over yonder, but we got a new bed, which we are so excited about. It's more like a house thing, obviously, but we got a king size bed, which ever since we've been dating and married, we have always had a full size bed. So kind of small, not that we really minded. I like to sleep all snuggled up, but now that we have the house and my husband does not really like sleeping cuddled up, so we wanted to upgrade. And since we're gonna eventually have a bunch of kids and pets and stuff, we figured we might as well just go for it, get a king size, commit to the big bed, and we are so excited. We have not yet purchased a bed frame because we still don't really know what we want to do in this room yet, so it's basically just chilling over here, but it is so comfy. The brand is Allswell. I did a ton of research online on what is the best bed in box kind of brand, and this one got really good reviews. It was very affordable. It was actually on sale when we bought it. I think we got it for 300 bucks, and it's normally 400 to 450, and even 400 to 450 is a really good price for a king size mattress, especially because some are over $1,000. So it was a great price. It's super comfy. It was so fun just opening it and watching it inflate out of the box. So I will link that and I'll put a little picture on the screen here of the bed in case y'all are looking for a very affordable replacement. It's not sponsored, obviously, I bought it, but it's really awesome. It was such a great price, and it's the whole bed unboxing is very fun. And then also, in case y'all are just needing some kind of cheap little sheets, I actually just went to Target and just got the Room Essentials little sheet set. It's actually really cute. It's this little pinstripe gray. Super soft material. I think this was only maybe $25. Because like I said, since we don't know what we're doing in this room yet, I didn't want to buy a more expensive bed sheet set until we know what colors and style and stuff like that. So I just bought this to use in the meantime while we figure everything out. And it's actually very soft. I know the Room Essentials brand is obviously kind of their cheap brand, but it's so soft, and it's a really good price for king size mattress sheets because everything king size is very expensive. Some of the stuff that I have here is actually some things that I recently purchased on Amazon for our trip to Barcelona in a couple months. I actually already filmed an Amazon travel haul, and I'm actually gonna probably need to get some more stuff, so I'm thinking of doing a whole nother order and probably doing a part 2 to that video because Amazon has so much handy travel gadget stuff. So I feel that video is probably going up before this, so if it is, I'll have it over here. So the next couple things are from Ulta. I didn't go too, well, not that I didn't go crazy. This was kind of not a big purchase, but a little bit more of a higher price purchase. And I picked up this Revlon, what do they call this? One-step hair dryer and volumizer. So I don't know if y'all have seen this. I feel it's kind of a big thing on social media and YouTube kind of right now. But it's kind of one of those I feel we've seen this a million times before, those hair drying brushes. But also, I feel I need to explain, I don't really have much makeup on right now. I have a cold sore, so I can't really wear anything on my lips right now. And I'm just going very simple on my eyes today. So sorry that I'm super casual and comfy, but it's Saturday, so. But this is so cool. So as you can kind of tell, this is massive. It's literally bigger than my head. But I've heard literally such great reviews about this, how the way that these little bristles are and the way that this works to dry your hair and style it, you literally look like you have a blowout every time you do your hair. And I don't know if it necessarily dries your hair any quicker than blow drying, but it kind of just simplifies it from having to use a brush and a blow dryer. And I just love how this looks, the pink and black. I love how big it is. I've just heard nothing but good things about this. So I actually have not yet washed my hair since I purchased this, so I haven't used it yet, so I can't really tell you what I think about it, but it's $60 on Ulta, I want to say. So it's not expensive, but it's definitely not, cheap. And then I just got a couple other little things from Ulta. So the next thing I got is this e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. I'm sure y'all have probably heard about this a bunch. I feel people have kind of really started talking about it now. I think it's only $5, and I've heard really good things about it. It's kind of a big fat wand, kind of the, Shape Tape or like the Too Faced Born This Way, kind of that same concept with like the massive doe foot applicator. This is supposed to be full coverage and all that stuff, so I'm super excited. I haven't tried this out yet, but I cannot wait to try it out. And then I also picked up a palette that I've kind of been like eyeing for a while, and I just kind of like never pulled the trigger, but it's the Milani Soft and Sultry palette. I've just heard such good things about these Milani palettes, and I don't have any, and I've never even tried. No, that's not true. I have one of their little like their Essential Eyes, whatever those little palettes are called, only one of them, but I do really like the formula. But I haven't tried one of these new ones, these like 12 pan ones. And so I'm sure y'all have seen this a bunch of times, but this is just a gorgeous, like very simple, everyday, cool toned palette. I don't know if you watch any of my like makeup videos, but I freaking love cool tones. They're just my favorite shades to work with. And I feel like we don't have a lot of like really cool tone palettes on the market. And I've seen just a bunch of people use these in their videos, and so I really wanted to try it. I think this retails for maybe like 20 bucks on Ulta, so I'll have everything linked down below that I'm talking about, just so you guys can check it out if you're interested. So next, also from Ulta, I haven't opened this or even like swatched or tried this yet, but this is the Flower Beauty. This is their strobe and highlight palette. Okay, so this is how it goes, right? But then look at the sticker. It's like upside down. Is it supposed to be upside down like that? I've heard so many people rave about this and say this is like a freaking high-end highlighter in like a drugstore price tag. And I don't really have a ton of stuff from Flower Beauty. I have like their foundation and a couple of things, but I've just heard nothing but good things about this. And like for a drugstore product, this is like $14, so it's definitely not like cheap. It's on, I feel like, the little bit more expensive side of drugstore, but I've just heard everyone completely freak out over this, so I figured it was my time to try it. And then the very last thing that I got from this Ulta order was this Dose of Colors Blush Classic Lipstick. So this is actually not like a liquid lipstick, which is, I feel like, I think one of their liquid lipsticks and a lip gloss, but this is like a bullet lipstick. Can we just talk about how gorgeous this I just love all of Dose of Colors packaging, honestly, but it's just so simple and like sleek. That's obviously the color of the lipstick, and then even this part of it has the little Dose of Colors logo, and this is the color. So it's just like this gorgeous like blush shade, obviously like the name, but it's just this really pretty cool toned like pinky mauve. These are just like my favorite shades to wear. I probably do have colors just like this already in my collection, but I just love Dose of Colors. But how many times am I gonna say I'm very excited to try it? But I'm very excited to try it. So I also have some stuff from CVS. I only got a couple things from CVS. What I mainly went for and in search of was some backups of my Wet n Wild Nudie Patootie liquid lipstick. This is like my favorite nude lipstick, and the one I have is like getting very low, and I can tell when I scoop it out like not a lot comes out anymore. And so then I went on Target to order another one, and they don't even have it listed. And then I went to Target in person, and they don't even have like a slot for it in the display anymore. They have every other color except for this. So then I got kind of concerned that they were like discontinuing it, so I was like, that can't happen. And so I literally had to go to 2 different CVS's. I only found one at each one. Like, they were getting low too, so I was like, oh my god, are they just not making this anymore? And that's why they don't have very many. So I picked up both of the ones that I found at each CVS so that I can always just have backups on backups of this, because I cannot be without it. And then while I was at it, I actually just kind of went Wet n Wild crazy because they had like extra bucks and all kinds of stuff. So I picked up a bunch of these One Step Wonder Gel little nail polishes. I got like a pink, like a taupey gray, and then like a light kind of baby blue. These are the 3 shades, and actually this gray one right in the middle is the one that's on my nails right now. And my sister like raves about these. She says that you literally, like, it doesn't chip for like at least a week. It's like a gel, but you don't have to use a lamp. And I was like, really? Like, that sounds so great. And for whatever reason, I had never tried these. So I picked these 3 up, and she's totally right. Like, they literally don't go anywhere. They don't chip, they don't wear off for literally like a week or even more. And even when they do wear off, they wear out like kind of subtly. Like, they don't just chip off in huge chunks. They kind of just wear off very slowly, so like they don't look like total crap after a week. And I think these are only like $5 at the drugstore. And then if they have like buy one get one, or if they have extra bucks, you can get them for even cheaper. And then the very last thing I picked up, which I don't know if this was like there on accident or what, because it wasn't really in a slot and there was only one. There was nothing else like this, but this is the I'm So Lit loose highlighter. I actually I bought this stuff probably honestly like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I just saw people start getting PR packages and doing like Wet n Wild hauls and try-ons like this week. So I think this is like super new, and I maybe even just picked it up like way before it came out because, like I said, there was no other ones and I had never seen this before. I don't know if you'll be able to tell on camera, but it's kind of like a pinky, like champagne gold. It's just it's a color that's so up my alley, like where it's not too pink or too like gold or yellow. It's kind of right in the middle, and so I knew I would love this, and I've loved every other loose highlighter I've ever tried. I think I've tried at least 2 from Wet n Wild, and they're like my favorite highlighters of all time. I love the formula. They're so intense. They're just gorgeous. So as soon as I saw this, I was like, yes, I will definitely be getting that. And then makeup wise, I also ordered I have been wanting this palette for literally so long, and I was like, I finally bit the bullet and just got it. And that is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I'm sure y'all have seen this 100,000 times because it's not new, but it's new to me, and I'm so freaking excited. I actually have not even used this yet because I just got it, but y'all, these colors are literally everything. Like, these are just all the colors that I love, and I like Urban Decay a lot. I also just kind of like the whole concept of this palette. I like the design. I like the, you know, the whole aesthetic of the packaging. And then another Urban Decay purchase that I have been wanting for so long that I finally bit the bullet and purchased, and this is the Urban Decay Alkaline. What do they call these? They're 24/7 glide on eyeliners. This is kind of like, as you can tell from the packaging, it's kind of like a burgundy, like kind of like a wine purple. It's hard to explain. It's just, it's so gorgeous. It looks so nice, especially I feel like on like green, and I have hazel eyes, and I've just been wanting this shade for so long. So I was like, you know what, it's time to get me some new Urban Decay. So actually continuing with some more Ulta stuff. All my Ulta stuff is kind of broken apart, as you can tell, but there's more in here. Oh, okay, so this is actually not only Ulta. There's a few other things in here, but I'll go to the Ulta stuff first. So the first thing I got, I literally just kind of like randomly bought this on a whim while I was at the store. I didn't even like go in planning on buying this, but I walked by. I was like, you know what? I want to grab that. So I picked up another Morphe Jaclyn Hill Vault palette. So this one is in the shade Ring the Alarm. So this is obviously like the more, you know, warm toned, like orangey, reddy kind of thing. And I just love these shades. I feel like these shades, as much as I love cool tones, I feel like these kind of shades really, really, really flatter my eyes. And these are such a good price, especially if you have like the 20% off or the free $3.50 off 15. You can get these for like 12 bucks. And then also while I was there, again, talking about Dose of Colors, because I've been kind of into them lately, this is the Desi and Katy Friendcation palette. I, again, have kind of like been eyeing this. Honestly, the packaging itself is like just enough to like completely sell me on it. This is honestly what like drew my eye. I was like, this is so luxe. I just love that you have a lot of your just like neutral everyday shades, but then you also have like some fun shades to throw in there. This shade is obviously amazing. I've also seen people like mix some of these glitters and like layer them and just do some really, really pretty stuff. And so I figured I would just get a ton of use out of something like this. Actually, the rest of the stuff in this bag is actually from an online order that I did on elf.com. Elf released a whole bunch of new palettes. I'm sure y'all probably know. These are not like new at this point. They were new when I ordered them, I feel like. But I picked up 2 of their new palettes. So this is the Opposites Attract palette. I think this is so stunning. I think this just looks like so like, I don't know, it doesn't look like Elf. It looks way higher end and like just higher quality and better than I think what we typically picture for Elf. But there's so many shades in here. There's such a nice mixture of like mattes and shimmers and cool tones and warm tones. It's kind of like cool toned, warm toned. I like how they separated that. And I think these are only like either $14 or $12. So I think they're really well priced. I mean, they're a little bit more expensive for Elf, but they're obviously bigger and have more shadows. This next one is called the New Classics, and again, such a beautiful mix of like matte shades, shimmer shades, a little, I think, more cool toned. This is primarily a cool tone palette aside from a couple shades. It's got a lot of cool like sultry deep colors. So I haven't tried either of these yet. I'm thinking about maybe doing like one video with both, like doing a 2 palettes, 2 looks in one first impression kind of style video. And then just a couple more makeup items while we're at it. These actually came from Target. The first thing that I got is this Milani how did I say that? Milani Dolce Pink Blush. I've always wanted to try one of Milani's little like baked blushes. I really liked this like really like warm, pretty like shimmery pink. So I picked this up. And then I also grabbed this because I've been wanting to try this for a while. This is the Physicians Formula Highlight and Contour Matte Sculpting Palette. Y'all have probably seen this. This is not new at all. But it basically just has these three, like an under eye setting powder and then like a warmer and a cooler toned bronzer. Kind of like a little contour kit, more or less. It actually comes with like this big old brush underneath it, which is kind of nice. I don't know if I'll use it, but it also has a mirror. So this is a nice little kit. It kind of sucks how this doesn't open. Like it literally doesn't open any further than this. So I feel like the packaging kind of sucks. But I'm actually saving a lot of these things to do like a full face of like first impressions or just like trying new makeup or something. So I will definitely be featuring these items in that video. And then I actually picked up these next couple things at Kohl's, believe it or not. I actually saw that they were doing a really big sale on some of their beach cosmetics, which is apparently carried at Kohl's. If y'all didn't know, I didn't know. But they had like literally 90% off or like 85% off a few different beach cosmetics things. So each of these items, I got 3 different things. They were $4 each. It was less than $15 for all this stuff, which was crazy. So the first thing I picked up was this Royal Affair 10-piece metallized brush set. So it has all these brushes, 10 brushes in it for $4. And so I'm not going to take them all out, but this is what they look like. They're super pretty, like kind of holographic, like pink and silver. There's a bunch of face brushes, a bunch of eye brushes. For $4 for 10 brushes, I was like, I'll definitely give those a try. So I'm very excited about that. And then these last 2 things, I may or may not like gift or maybe give to my sister, or maybe I'll try them out. But this is the Royal Affair Petite highlighting set. So it comes with a little highlighter brush. I think it's a mini version of their little like highlight kit, because this is pretty small and it comes with this little makeup bag too, and it fits in the makeup bag. It's in the makeup bag now. But the makeup bag has like a little pom-pom on it. It's honestly pretty cute, and for $4 I think that's really awesome. And then lastly, one more. I think it was just this Royal Affair line. I don't know if they're like discontinuing it, but this is the 5-piece liquid linen set. So again, it comes in like a really cute little makeup bag with a little pom-pom, and it has those 5 liquid linens in it, which it's a nice range of shades, and I've never tried the liquid linens. I've actually wanted to try them for a while. So I'm considering keeping this and trying these out. So before I move on to clothes and shoes, I have a couple like little random things that I just wanted to throw in here. The first thing being this freaking water bottle. I know y'all probably love water bottles. I feel like girls just love water bottles in general. But this is this gorgeous like lavender water bottle. It's kind of like, you know, Yeti style, but not a Yeti. The brand is called Zach. I think this is like a lot of ounces. This is like 32 ounces or like something ridiculous. I hold a ton of water. It's obviously insulated. It just has like a slide, like clear little top. So this is obviously one of those things that like keeps your ice cold for like 20 hours and your beverage is hot for like 15 hours or something ridiculous. But I definitely need to drink more water. 2019 is my year for being hydrated. And so I just love the color of this. I love how big it is. It fits in your cup holder just perfectly. And these are at Target for I think I got it on sale for like $7.99. I think they're only like $9.99 full price. So they're a really good price compared to like, you know, Yetis and a lot of the other ones. This next item I don't have in front of me. It's on my keys, but I'm going to just put a picture on the screen from the Etsy shop so y'all can see it. It's a better representation of it anyway because my keys are a hot mess. But this is from the brand Bangle and Babe. This is kind of like what their little packaging comes in. So this is obviously kind of just like a little zip pouch. And as you can see, it's basically like a bracelet key ring is what they call it. They actually send it in this cute little packaging with like this cute little sticker. It's basically just like a giant, I don't know if y'all have ever heard of the Big O key rings. So just like these giant key rings that fit around your wrist. They're huge. I like really have been needing one because I can never find my keys in my purse to save my life, and so I need just something massive. And also it's nice because they're bigger than your wrist, so also if you're just like running to your mailbox or, you know, running in a quick errand, you can just kind of hold them around your wrist and hold your wallet. So this has been a lifesaver. I got the like periwinkle blue one. This was less than 20, I'm pretty sure. So I was so excited to get this. I freaking love it. So now I want to start getting into some of the things I have gotten from Target. Everything is actually from Target except these one pair of shoes. But I got this little necklace from Target. This is from the brand Universal Thread. And I've been wanting kind of just like a small, dainty little necklace. And so I thought this one was so cute and perfect. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's kind of like almost like a little crystal. It's flat on the back. It's like almost like a little crystal rock type of thing, but it's just white on like a silver chain. And I feel like this will just be so cute and like dainty. Just actually, it'll probably go, I'm not even wearing a necklace with this. I should be. Target was having a really good jewelry sale whenever I got this, but even full price, this is only $14.99. So one more thing I wanted to show you guys, kind of random, well two, is my new, well, I got an Apple Watch, which I'm super excited about. I freaking love this. If y'all have been thinking about getting an Apple Watch, just do it because it's amazing. But I got this Apple Watch band off of Amazon recently, and I just love this color. It's kind of like this grayish, like purple, lilac. I don't know. This is like one of my favorite colors right now, this like grayish, greige, I don't know, I think that's a color, like purple. And this band is really nice. It's very comparable to like the silicone ones that you get when you buy an Apple Watch. Very good quality. I love the color. And another thing I'm so excited to have, I know these are like all the rage right now, but I got I think this is 15 or 20 pounds weighted blanket. This is everything. This is so comfy. I've always loved like having like pressure on me when I'm sleeping, like very heavy duty blankets. So I was so excited to get something like this. It's literally so heavy, but it's very good quality. I can link it below if y'all are interested. It's not like crazy expensive like some of them can be, but obviously it's not cheap. These aren't really cheap. So let's talk shoes and clothes. Everything is from Target, I'm pretty sure, except for these little guys. I was needing some new booty slippers. I needed a new pair of ones that are like actually boots, because I like boot ones because your foot stays in and they cover your entire foot and your ankles. So I feel like these are just cozier and they just keep you a little bit warmer. These are from Payless. They're the brand Airwalk. They were on like super sale. I think I got them, like I had multiple coupons, and so I think I ended up getting these for like $5 or something, super cheap. So I figured in addition to the booty pair, I would get kind of a slip-on pair, but these are a little nicer than slip-on pair because they have this like little lip behind here that's fairly deep, so it actually like hooks onto your heel rather than your foot just kind of like slipping in and like sitting there. And plus these are so freaking cute. These are like gray, like kind of like sweater material with this really nice cozy fur all around the foot. And these are from Target. They're the Deer Foam brand. And then I think these are technically slippers, but I wear these more kind of like those Uggs that look like this. These are also from Target. And you know how Ugg has like those slip-in slippers that look like this, and they kind of have like a little bit of a, do they have fur on them? I'm not exactly sure, but these are, I think, marketed as slippers, but like as you can clearly see, they have like tread on them. They have a very thick sole, and they're very like sturdy, heavy duty, like quality shoes. And so I don't think anybody's wearing these around the house. Like, to me, these are very clearly outdoor shoes. So this next pair of boots I actually talked about in my haul that I did around Christmas time. I can link that one as well. And they're basically kind of like knockoff Sorel boots. They're just like really high. I have to like back up. They're so tall, and they have the fur at the top. They're obviously like snow boots. They're super like heavy duty, like thick snow boots. As you can see, I have not gotten a chance to wear them yet because it hasn't really been snowing here in North Carolina that much, which I'm kind of sad about. But I hear that winter like continues on into like February and March here, so we'll see. But these are from the brand C9, and I got these on when they were on sale. Full price, they're $45, which is not bad, but I think they were like 20% off or something, so I got them for like, I think around $30. And then another pair of boots, which I actually have featured in my, I think it's already up, my Get Ready With Me. Again, I will link that, but I wore these in that video. Can you even? So these are obviously, they kind of almost look like combat boots, but of course they have this big chunky heel. They're black. They actually have like this, almost like, it looks really like almost like silk, but they're just kind of like shiny laces with fur going all up through the laces, and it's even on the tongue. I just think these are so freaking adorable. They just like dress an outfit up so quickly, but they're still kind of like combat-y and grungy, where I think they still look not like you're overdressed, you know, you can still kind of dress them down. And I got these on sale too for I think like $17 or like some crazy good price. Target just killed it with boots this year. Like I showed y'all in my last haul, I'm like on a scrunchie kick. So I just got a few more scrunchies. These are all from Claire's. So then I also picked up this really gorgeous like navy blue. These are all velvet, which I think is so fun and gorgeous. And then this really pretty, I love this. It's almost like a purple, but it's kind of gray and kind of silver, and I just think this is super unique and gorgeous. And then of course I also got a white one, and I also got a black one because I feel like you need to have a black. So these are the 4 new ones. And then I was also wanting another little cute hat for basically when I'm running errands and my hair is dirty, which is pretty much all the time. So I just picked this up. This was actually at Old Navy. I was just shopping in there, and this was, they had like 60% off or maybe even more of a lot of their winter stuff. So I think I got this hat for like $3 or $4. And then I have this one sweater. This is actually from a TJ Maxx. I've showed y'all in my last haul. Again, I'll link that, the one right around Christmas time. I was actually wearing a sweater of the same style and brand, just in a different color. And then I also hauled another one. So this is my 3rd sweater of this brand and style. But this, how gorgeous is this like blue and white? Like I love the color of this. This is from the same brand, which is Yet Again, and it's kind of, is this like chenille or, oh no, this is like buccal, right? Whatever that kind of material is. As you can kind of tell by the sleeves, it kind of has a little bit of a balloon sleeve where it's kind of bigger around the wrist, and then it kind of tightens in and has this cute little pattern right around the wrist. I just love this material. It's like so warm and like very heavy duty. It's very thick and like good quality. These are well made. It's a great price. It's a great sweater. I love how they look. I love how they fit and they feel. So another item that y'all have already seen, I wore it again in that same Get Ready With Me video that I showed y'all these shoes. But this is just a big oversized like cardigan. It's from Universal Thread, and it's basically just a big chunky, there's some lint on it, but it's just a big chunky black knit sweater. Again, I love the balloon sleeves like this, where the sleeve is a lot wider than the wrist. It's just simple. There's nothing to it. It's just a chunky black knit cardigan. Another sweater that I picked up at Target is this really cool, beautiful, like, it's like a big turtleneck kind of. It's not a cowl neck. It's just more or less like a fold over turtleneck. This is from also Universal Thread, I believe. Yep. And this is just like a big old, it's almost like a tunic sweater because it is so long. Like, as you can see, it goes really long. So again, perfect for wearing with leggings. I loved the colors because it's mostly gray, but then it kind of just has this like gray and black like detailing in the little stripes, and heavy and chunky, and I just feel like it's gonna keep me super warm. This was on sale for $14.98, so 15 bucks for this big old sweater, and it's just so cozy, and I just love big cozy sweaters. I think actually all this stuff was on sale whenever I was there, so I got really good prices on all of this. This is another kind of like a basic, but this is just a black, this is chenille. Little sweater. It has this really cute design on the collar, and so this is really nice for wearing with like high-waisted jeans because it is a little bit cropped. This is a little bit more of like a casual piece. I actually purchased this because if y'all watched that other haul that I did, I got a ton of new pairs of leggings, and this is kind of so cute because it's gonna be hard to tell, but as you can see, here's where the sleeves start, right? And so it kind of has this like cowl neck, plus it has a hood. The rest of it is super simple. It's just pink, and I think this was only $7. And then the last item for this haul, we have made it, is this gorgeous, I think this is so stunning. This is a sweater with this really beautiful thick kind of like mock turtleneck, mock neck kind of situation. And look at the beautiful detailing on like the shoulder of this. And then again, this is obviously a theme, but it has like the big poofy balloon sleeve. But I just thought this was so like stunning and elegant, and it was on sale. I don't know if y'all understand what a mess filming a haul is. This room is trashed. That is going to be everything for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. It was probably a long one, so if you stuck around, thanks so much for watching the whole video. I just love hauls. I hope y'all do too. If you guys would like to subscribe, we'd love to have you. We have so much fun here, and until next time, I will see y'all in our next video. Bye guys.